This one more time. I'm gonna try this one more time, man. Damn. I'm gonna be on here about 30 minutes, man. I just wanna know how people feel about this. Is America Egypt? I want people to answer that. Two people. I hope these ain't the same two people from the last live. I restarted this live, all right? I'm going to try it one more time, all right? Is America Egypt? Before I go any further, YouTube, thank you, YouTube, got you straight up out of here, man. Whatever you was going to say, YouTube got you right on out of here. All right, try again. All right, and I'm not going to view that message. Try again. You see, because whatever you put up, I'm getting you up out of here anyway. It don't even fucking matter. YouTube beat me to the punch. YouTube be doing stuff. Come on, YouTube, you need to make an option where we can see who's joining if we want them in here or not. See, the person that's talking should be able to want you in here right off the bat or not. Like Instagram, they show you who joining. Come on, YouTube, let's get that. I'm gonna send y'all a little request. I'm gonna send them whatever you call that shit, because they be asking. What can we do to make it better? That's going to be one of my things. So-and-so join. Nope. Get up out of here. You see what I'm saying? Nope. Get up out of there. Pina say, yo, what's up? Okay, what's up is I want to know, is America really Egypt? Is America Egypt? Come on, Pina. Come on, man. All right, you got to go. You got to go. Damn. So I guess I just fucking start, man. Since y'all don't know, man, America is Egypt, all right? Do your homework. So, since I said that, Elon Musk, man, that's what I want to talk about. Elon Musk got that battery in Memphis, right? And in Tennessee, it's a Egypt. It's a place called Egypt. Illinois is a place called Cairo. It's a lot of places that's in Egypt, the Egypt that we know, that has a lot of, it's the same places, the names in America. I know some of y'all know that. All right, let's not be dumbed down. So I feel like America is Egypt, right? If you say hi, I'm saying bye. You gotta go. So Elon Musk got this battery in Memphis. And if you did not know, Memphis was supposed to be the first smart city in America. And I always wondered, well, why they never turned it into a smart city? Whose idea was that? And then I always used to ask, well, why Memphis? Not because whatever, it's just a general question. Like, why did y'all? I really want to know. Why did y'all pick Memphis to be the first smart city in America? Like, actually, you know what I'm saying? Then Elon Musk come up and bring this big ass battery to Memphis. But he said he gonna make him a smart city or his own city in a place in Texas where he got his space base thing at, right? And he gonna have the people that work there, when he turn it into his own city, he gonna let them live there. And I'm thinking he must gonna turn that into a what? A smart city for dumb people. A smart city for dumb people. That's funny as fuck. So why isn't your battery, Elon Musk, why isn't your battery in Texas? Why is it in Memphis? He says it's because of the water. They buy all that water. The battery need water. Now, when he first suggested this battery be built, or whatever the case may be, in Memphis, Memphians over there that's born and raised now, they said we don't want that motherfucking battery over here, Elon. But the city still let Elon put that damn battery over there. This is supposed to be the world's biggest battery. I ain't talking about no little battery. I ain't talking about no middle. I'm talking about this motherfucker supposed to be humongous. This damn battery. Why you put it in Memphis? So I did a video about a couple years ago, because I was always talking about Young Dolph. So, and they got that pyramid over there and shit. So I was trying to put two and two together. That's when I started finding out. That's when I found out they had a Egypt. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm thinking the only way to go, and so let's get it. If you look at, all right. So when I did that video, I started talking about the pyramid over there, which is now the Bass Pro company. But what I didn't add in there is when it was abandoned and they started building on it, they found some type of chest or whatever at the very tip top, and inside was a doggone crystal skull. Huh? Yeah, a doggone crystal skull. They said when they opened it up, it smelled like incense. Right? And, yeah, got that motherfucker out of there. So, like I was saying, I did a long time ago video, and I was, comparing Young Dolph to if he was some type of, not per se a pharaoh type shit, but his bloodline. You see where I'm getting at? I was trying to dig into the man's bloodline. And we know Memphis has a lot of history. So why would you want... I just don't understand why it hadn't been turned into a smart city yet, and Elon Musk got this damn battery over there, right? So he paid some extra money, looking like, to keep that battery over there. You know he did, huh? He paid some extra money, people. So I ran across this TikTok shit. This girl, her name is young lady, Jodas Keeper 333. And she say she lived in Memphis all her life, and she ain't never know what the hell this was. So I'm finna let you see this right here. Hold on. Let you see what she talking about. Let you see what she talking about real quick.
Musk supercomputer in South Memphis, but
hold on.
They never mentioned this. They talking about Elon Musk supercomputer in South Memphis, but they never mentioned this motherfucker in the north. What the fuck is this? When you walk past it, you feel drops coming from it. It's all type of fumes in the air. I never understood what it was. Like, what the fuck do they do over there? I never knew nobody from the hood that worked there. Like, this shit's big as fuck. And then, no cell phones, no trespassing. They got the gate. In certain areas, got the little green shit on it, so you can see what's behind it. It's stinky as fuck by this place. What the fuck is it? They look like a motherfucking Rocky. What is it? They ain't talking about.
So, damn, I'm tripping. So anyway, my bad with the picture shit. Hold up. God damn. So anyway, I don't know why that's on there. Shit. Oh fuck. We don't want no pictures, bro. All right. So my bad. So she been living there all her life, and when she she said, what the fuck is that? So I went through the comments, and they was like, oh, that used to be Quaker Oats, and now it's da this and that. So it's Pen A Kim. The A is made like a pyramid, right? And it's a high-tech specialty chemical company, right? What is y'all doing in Memphis, man? I know that's been there for a long time. I know that. Now that crystal, go back to the crystal. At first, I thought that was a baby refinery, what she was talking about, but it's not. It looks strange as hell, though. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? To be a chemical, whatever, man. The shit do look strange. She got every right to question that shit. And it's probably harming people. Like that battery people were scared of, it's probably harming people. So check this out, right? Let me get people up out of here, man. God damn, man. Look, I don't care where you from, man. I hope Putin blow your ass up. You from Russia, that's what's up. Putin, get on their ass now with Orshnik. Please and thank you. So that crystal, they saying that the crystal has a curse on it. I don't know how true that is, but why was it at the tip top of that damn pyramid and all of that and all of that? I don't know. So I think they kept it up there. And it's got like a red dot in the eye or something. So like it glows like it's a red light or something. Some shit, right? Some shit, man. Quit poking it. Do you think America is Egypt? You got some prayer hands and the fire emoji. What's up with that, man? What's up with that, man? But anyway. So that's what I'm saying. So when I did, now I gotta skip back around. So when I was doing a lot of Young Dolph videos, that came upon my mind to do that video and like try to see why he had so much hate from his own city, even though he really from Chicago, but he moved there when he was 2. All right, we get it. And why is there so much going on in Memphis? Think about it. It's a lot going on in Memphis, man. The craziest shit be happening right there in Memphis. All right. What y'all doing over there to the Memphis people? You feel me? Like, what the fuck, bruh? So, yeah, when I looked that company up, I was like, oh, that's an old chemical company. So now I'm pretty sure she know what that is. She say when she walked past it, it's like she feel wetness. That's why I thought when she was describing it, I used to work at a refinery. I thought that was a damn refinery. That's hella big. Like, you know that's causing people harm. You know what I mean? But it's something special about Memphis. Like, we got stuff like this in small towns. We do all over. You know, but it's something special about Memphis where you wanted to turn it into a smart city, but still have not. And that's mind-boggling. Like, when are you supposed to turn this into a smart city, and why you got that battery way over here when your city is gonna be way in Texas, Elon? It's something about Memphis. This is my point. The energy in Memphis, that's why he got that goddamn battery over there. Do you? I feel like Elon know that America is really Egypt. He probably know that shit. America itself is really Egypt. I'm standing on that. All right? I'm standing on that, what I just said. You feel me? I'm standing on that, what I just said. America is Egypt. Owen said true. Right? Owen said true. America is doggone me Egypt. Why did they keep that from us? We can ask that about everything. You know, they tell us they've been teaching us backwards. As the days go on, that is true. So if they teaching us backwards, is it really never eat soggy waffles? North, east, southwest. That's how I learned it. Damn teacher was like, never eat soggy waffles. That's how I remember. That's how I remember. I know God love me, fool. What you mean? He made the world for me. Not, listen, we ain't doing all that, right? I had to get you up out of here, though. You see what I'm saying? I had to get you up out of here, man. God love you. Who don't know that? Unless you don't believe in God, but we ain't finna do all that, bruh. We ain't finna do all that. Talking about Elon Musk and his slick ass. You hear me? So, all that money Elon Musk made during Trump's campaign and after, because he had the Doge and you fucked up Doge crypto because it didn't do anything, Elon, and you DOGE, like Dogecoin was gonna go through the roof. It did not. Don't nobody like your ass, Elon. All that money. He was making millions a day from working on that Trump when he got that job on Doge. What you finna do with that money? What you finna do with that money, Elon? Because Texas, that part of Texas, I think it starts with an A, they gonna have a rude awakening because they already said he could do it. They already said the man can make his own damn city. Kanye West had a song, Power. No one man should have all that power. People was calling, when he made that video, the symbology, the symbols and everything in that video, people said, oh, he sold his soul. And maybe he did, but he still know what he be talking about. Even though I'm looking at him side eyes supporting Diddy. Yeah, because of Tupac. You know that. Yeah. Not because they trying to kick a black man down. No. Either way, that's neither here or there. But yeah, no one man should have all that power. So you mean to tell me, this is another damn thing. You mean to tell me all these black millionaires and billionaires, y'all can't make your own city? Message. But this one goofy motherfucker, half robot, allegedly, can make his own damn city. Ask yourself, dude, make that shit make sense, though. You hear me? Make that shit make sense. I mean, you ain't even got to be anybody with millions. Y'all can't make y'all own damn city. I'm talking about high millions now. You can't make your own city. Y'all can't come together and make your own damn city, but this motherfucker can? Now you know that's crazy. Who in the fuck is Elon Musk? The king of electric cars. The king of neuro technology in your damn head. I made a video a while back about him, about this Elon Musk cat. Broke his ass down. Do you hear me? I ran through all his companies. I ran through the companies he sold when he was maybe early 20s, how he really got started. But guess what Elon said when he was a shorty? He was a kid. The man said he wants to populate Mars. This was one of his dreams now, and be a trillionaire. Now, when you a kid, I don't know no kid that thought like that. I want to populate Mars. You might have looked at cartoons and they was on Mars, like Marvin the Martian or something, you know what I'm talking about? But we ain't never thought to populate Mars. And he could be very well on his way, because he trying to do shit like that. You see what I'm saying? He want to be a trillionaire. You know what I mean? He's a fucking mad scientist. He's a damn... He's Dr. Evil. That's who I compared him to in that video. Doggone me, Dr. Evil, bruh. Elon Musk, man. Got that damn battery in Memphis. So, I'm going to ask this question one more time. Is America Egypt? Only one person agreed that it was. Is America Egypt, man? And if it is, people that think they from Africa unite. I know a lot of us know this shit, but a lot of us don't. You know what I'm saying? Or could care less about the shit. Indian tribes. If you only had a brain. That's who I need to talk to. If Mr. or Mrs. If you only had a brain. Because you motherfuckers on here ain't got one, bruh. You know. Eating Fruit Loops and shit. God damn. So yeah. They got this shit in Memphis. They got that battery in Memphis. Ain't no telling what's all in Memphis. I only been one time. I was 19, but I didn't go to tour or nothing. I was all in Orange Mountain Projects and shit. I ain't know shit about it. I just knew MJG and 8 Ball was from there. That's it. It was New Year's back in like 2000. Matter of fact, it was 4th of July, my bad, because motherfuckers was popping firecrackers. I remember somebody got hit in the face with goddamn firecracker. People play too much, huh? Shout out to Memphis, though. Why did they hate Young Dolph so much, though? Not necessarily the people there, like the, you know, the hoods and stuff, but we know he had some hate there too. But politicians allegedly and police allegedly and stuff like that, because they probably knew, I'm pretty sure they did know his background for real, his DNA, because he wasn't the only musician in his family. He had an auntie, right? That I believe it was his auntie that Elvis was still allegedly stealing songs from. What? Hound Dog and shit like that there. It's funny that they called Dolph the king of Memphis. Like, if you really do a background, like, I won't necessarily say a background check, but you know, like just dig into his DNA, you will see what I'm talking about, right? And whoever that guy was that was walking on the side of Martin Luther King Jr. back in the day, it's a black and white picture. Look, I'm talking about the height and everything, man. The skinniness and everything. Whoever that was looked exactly like Young Dolph, bro. And this ain't Photoshop shit or nothing, bro. I'm just saying. Why the fuck is Elon Musk so infatuated with Memphis? Why is he so infatuated with Mars? Why is he so infatuated with goddamn smart cities and shit? I don't think I even ever heard of a smart city till his ass, till Elon Musk. But people got to keep their eye on Elon Musk. Because I think Elon Musk is going to play a big part in the NWO for people's children. Like when you dead and gone and your children start getting older and they children start getting older, yeah, it could be that soon. Like your children's children. And okay, go another generation, they children. Be living in smart cities, bro. So what the hell is a smart city? Probably all the houses look the same. All the cars look the same type shit. Like it was a movie. And all the houses looked the same. They was just different colors. And they had the same damn car. They was just different colors. And it was Cat in the Hat. Anybody seen modern day Cat in the Hat? I think Jim Carrey played that shit. I ain't for sure though. I forgot. Or it might have been Mike. That Mike dude. But yeah. Had the same shit. That's how I picture a fucking smart city. Shit talking to you and shit. Robots. He might have houses where the robot come with the motherfucker. Give it time. Give it time. You gonna see shit like that. America is Egypt? Is it really? Nobody wearing shit. I ain't got no moderator in here. Damn. I don't know what the hell you looking at me for. You see what I'm saying? Whoever throwing them hearts, stop, goddammit, and leave. Stop and leave, man. Don't need that shit. I got a lot of love. I don't need no more from people, especially from somebody I don't motherfucking know. You hear me? Now let that, clock that and let it sink in. All right? I don't need your love. I am loved a little bit too much, but I appreciate it from people I know. Not nobody I don't know, because that's crazy. Huh? That's a little crazy. You feel me? That's a little crazy. That's hella crazy. I know what's going to get some of you out of here. You know, God made the sun for black people. Did you know that? I'm dead ass. He made the sun for melanated beings, man. We got to get this out here. We got to get it out there, man. All right? There's some people, I knew at least one person was going to leave. There we go. There we go. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. You know the sun was made for a melanated being. It just gets me darker. You see what I'm saying? Got some more motherfuckers up out of here. You see what I'm talking about? It just makes me darker, you know what I'm saying? D and that's the that ain't nothing but vitamin D. Ain't nothing but vitamin D, man. You see? Damn, they must have came back. You feel me? So tell me who God love. Tell me who God really love, man. They say he love everybody though, but everybody ain't going. Message. They tell you everybody, turn to your neighbor. Everybody ain't going. Ushers, Dinkins, lock the door. Okay. Lock the door. So if everything, the origin of every human, notice I said human. Notice I said human. Originated from a melanated being like myself, right? I tell you what, because I know what that Bible says. It says something about at one particular time it was one language, it was one race of people. I don't know if it really say it like that, but you see what I'm saying. It was one human, you know, one. Then something happened where he's supposed to have split the language, you know, made people start saying different languages and stuff. Whether you believe that or not, my thing is, this is the thing. Then you know for sure at one time, it was a one human race, if that's what you're going to call it, on this planet. And they were everywhere. Everywhere. Yes, they was. So that means your original China people, they were black. Original whoever was here, they were black. You see what I'm saying? It started off melanated. That's what it did. Now, how it go from that to whatever. You figure it out. You figure that shit out, right? Yeah, I thought. That's what I thought. More people leaving. That's what I thought. You can't even. Is America Egypt, man? That's the question. That's what I thought. You don't want to hear that, do you? You don't want to hear that, do ya? I wouldn't want to hear it either if I wasn't melanated. I'm just saying. You know, I'm just saying.
The Nile River. And the Nile River runs very far. That's why when you go read stories of ancient Egypt, they talk to you about Egypt was a beautiful city that sat right off the Nile River. It was another ancient city, beautiful city that was not that far from Egypt. Egypt was a beautiful city that sat off the Nile River. There was another beautiful city not that far from Egypt that sat off the Nile River too, and it was called Memphis. Now over here in America, look at what Memphis sits at. It sits right off the Mississippi River, don't it? If you go look at a map, look at the way the Nile River runs. Now go look at the way the Mississippi River runs. Go look at the way the land is shaped on the map in Egypt where they show you how the Nile River runs. Now go look at a map of North America and look at like the Chicago area, Wisconsin area, and the Mississippi River. You're gonna see the same land, you're gonna see the same little body of water, water gap. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, right. That's the Midwest. That's around them states, and then that lead down that, and that's okay, that drop down there. Oh, okay, cool, that makes sense. I see how they hit it. I'm giving y'all divine cosmic intel right now. You feel me? Like they'll never show you this, man. Do you know how dangerous this is what I'm telling y'all right now? Go look up the longest river in any salt, like any regular river that's running and flowing. They're gonna say it's the Nile. The Nile is one of the longest rivers in the world. Now go look up the Mississippi River and see if it's not also one of the longest rivers in the world.
Free that guy. Is America Egypt? I got a couple more people out of here though. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. See what I'm saying?
Ain't playing no games. America is Egypt, part 2. Ain't playing no games. We finna get right to it. As you can see here, as it says, distribution of the Barbaros tribes east of Mississippi is very, very clutch. East of Mississippi. And what does it look like? It looks
Thank
like
you for
the
leaving,
east
people. Thank you.
of the United States, as in
This ain't for you.
as of now. And please recognize the word tribes. We were never countries and states. We were tribes, tribal lands, tribal people, tribes, indigenous to the land. Okay, next, pyramids in America. Map of ancient pyramid civilizations and prehistoric communities. All right, now if you look at this map, it is a map of modern day America. And look at all the pyramids in America. Just look at it. I'm gonna get into it later, how many exactly, but just look. It damn near covers the whole state, and definitely the east of the Mississippi, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going step by step. Keep up with me.
They keep talking about that Mississippi.
I just want to add this in. Known to America as the cradle of American civilization.
Oh,
Note
shit.
how about 30% of American land lies east of the river, with the other 70% west. Also note how the Mississippi pretty much divides the entire nation, just as the Nile divides the entire nation of Egypt. But that's
that's not all. Pay attention. And side note, if you have to go back and look as I'm going in order, do that as you may. Press pause, go back, listen to it again, make sure you understand as I go. Now look what we have here. Old Testament map of ancient America. As you see on the left, the Great Sea, Lebanon, Israel, Jerusalem, the Red Sea, Egyptian Sea, Assyria, Babylon, Mesopotamia, all these ancient biblical territories in your so-called great book, the Bible. And look where it's at. Ancient America. Look at it. You see it. You see it. But we're going to keep going. The Isis Temple of the Grand Canyon. Isis Temple curved wall at 90-degree angle. So you guys know of Isis, the Isis Temple, and you damn sure know about the Grand Canyon. Well, where is the Grand Canyon? Right here in the Americas, where you are, where I am, and roughly 300 plus million people. Now they tell you Isis is a temple in the pyramids of Giza in Africa. Well, right here in your face, the Grand Canyon and the Isis Temple. And I'm about to get into more about the Grand Canyon. All right. Now let's go to Google. Look what I typed in the search engine. How many pyramids in Africa? And let's see what it says. More than 200 pyramids. Okay. More than 200.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there, player. Stop you right there. Let me go.
Congress, our government was giving away millions of acres of land in the West and...
Now let's go back. Let's go back, Jack. Shout out to Dane Calloway.
That America refused to give the Negro any land. Through an act of Congress, our government was giving away millions of acres of land.
Oh, really?
In the West and the Midwest, which meant that it was willing to undergird its white peasants from Europe with an economic floor, which meant that it was willing to undergird its white
And this
peasants
Martin
from
Luther
Europe
King
with an
Jr. saying this.
economic floor. But not only did they give the land, they built land-grant colleges with government money to teach them how to farm. Not only that, they provided county agents to further their expertise in farming. Not only that, they provided low interest rates in order that they could mechanize their farms. In order that they could mechanize their farms. Not only that, today many of these people are receiving millions of dollars in federal subsidies not to farm, and they are the very people telling the black man that he ought to lift himself by his own bootstraps. This is what we are faced with. And this is a reality. Now, when we come to Washington.
Yeah. Told the black man, right? My granddaddy, my daddy, his daddy, his daddy, his daddy. Do I need to keep going on? All they daddies, huh?
In this campaign, we are coming to get our check, to get our check, to get our check.
Tupac said we coming back for everything we owe, man. I mean, everything you owe. We coming back for everything you owe. Okay? Come on.
When you have black Americans claiming that they are not Africans, they are right, they are correct, because many black Americans are actually not from the slave trade. They are not taken as slaves from Africa to America. Many black Americans are actually not from the slave trade. They are not taken as slaves from Africa to America because they are the native indigenous Americans with black skin. Before Columbus, before the Europeans came to America, there were black-skinned people living on the land. And history also shows with evidence that
Y'all need to remember that shit.
were traveling and trading with Americans, the Native Americans, way before the Europeans came to America. So when you have black Americans saying that they are not Africans, please understand.
Well, with me, bro, I'm big on history, right? And I feel like the history, the truth hasn't been told. You know what I'm saying? Just haven't really been told. That Memphis culture just haven't really been pushed to these folks' face like it's supposed to. I feel like everybody else get the respect and the props for what Memphis brought to the game, you know what I'm saying? And that was like one of the main reasons why I started doing the crunk music and shit like that. And also, shit, I just feel like it was the rap game just boring, like it's watered down.
Boring as fuck.
I feel like everybody just like follow the same wave. Like if that's what's popping right now, everybody just go over to it. But me, I'm more like over here creating my own shit, you feel me?
Memphis is now becoming the most populated with African Americans.
Indigenous Americans.
Say that again.
Indigenous.
My daddy sound mixed with a little Indian. My daddy sound mixed with a little Indian. All the black people say that. When you got some good curly hair, he say I'm mixed with some Indian. I can believe it though.
And is that a reference to American Indian or Asian Indian?
Native Americans. Yeah.
Do you know the Indian band or tribe?
And this
by
sexy
chance?
red.
No, but I wanna look up all that shit, my ancestors. I be really wanting to get into this shit.
You ever did your ancestry?
You know Jersey?
I never did.
Man, I want to see what I mixed with.
Yeah.
Where I'm from, everybody, they grandparents and stuff be like Indians and shit.
Okay, Indian.
Native American with that long, pretty hair and curly shit.
And by the way, we're not black. How about that? We're not black, nigga. We're Indian.
Yeah.
Native American.
We not black, nigga.
Yeah. I'm like, but what happened to the Indians? We black. Show me black on the planet. We're not black. Race was made up.
You're talking true.
Race was made up.
Yeah, around
Show me black on the planet. Show me black. Everybody else, they fucking they European, they Australian, they Chinese, they Japanese. Show me black on the planet.
Black people are Native Americans.
Ice
We've had, a lot of proof that, some of us started here in this land. Everybody wasn't brought over from Africa. So,
Remember that shit.
We have to, like you say, unpack all of that and try to, find the true lineage of people in this country, because some, I used to tease family members who would say, I got a little Indian in me. I would think they didn't want to be all the way black. But when I really do the research, a lot of them did have a little Indian in them. So, it's one of those things where, we want to be counted on all levels, not just, through slave ships. Like I said, we were here before Columbus. So a lot of us, and so we want to make sure that's included and not excluded.
I have no African descendant in my blood. I'm a Native American. So legally, I'm a Cherokee, I'm a Blackfoot, I'm a Red-tailed Indian. That's what's in my blood. A lot of people in America is indigenous people. You're not from Africa, American at all. My folks is not from Africa. And a lot of people in this room, folks, are from Africa.
What culture do you consider yourself a part of?
I am Cherokee Native American, born here in Virginia. I have no African heritage whatsoever and no African relatives. same people like Columbus met when he got off the boat. We are not African. This is Richmond, Virginia, where the first 20 slaves landed. There's no record of any other slaves landing here. Those 20 Africans that landed here were on a boat that was hijacked by Portuguese. The real black slaves here were Portuguese. Most of the slaves in this country were actually white, not blacks. 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 In this country were actually white, not blacks.
What they say? The indigenous people of America were depicted as being copper-colored skinned people. I do believe that Bible say that Jesus had some copper skin, bro. Some shit like that. Feet of brass, I mean, my bad. As if burnt in a fire. You know what I'm saying? And you know what they said about his hair and shit. Now, copper-colored skinned people, especially throughout historic artwork from all over the world. Remember that shit? People done forgot. People done forgot. Like they forgot about Tupac. Man. I can't do it. I ain't get to it.
We have been lied to about who we are. We're not African. None of us are. The Africans came way later, 1900s later. I put that on screen. We were not brought over here by way of slave ships. I put that on screen. I showed you that there was no such thing as a slave ship. I put that on screen. Number one, they couldn't come straight across the Atlantic with the ocean gyres there. That's number one. They would be lost at sea. Number two, you're not about to fit 100, 200, nobody on a sailboat. They can't carry that much weight on a sailboat. Don't forget that they're calling them ships, but they were boats. Wherries, rowboats, those are small. The cargo ships came in the 1850s, and the first 3 cargo ships were owned by 3 different people, and those cargo ships were not being utilized commercially. The commercial use of the cargo ships came in the late 1850s. By that time, you had, 10, 15 years more until slavery was allegedly abolished? And you mean to tell me that you squeezed in 12.5, that's the original number. Their original number was 12.5 million enslaved Africans captured from Africa, and you brought them over here to America within a 15-year span. How the hell did you do that? Please tell me. I would love to know. And then I want you to tell me the names of the people that did that. Because, once again, I mean, they got statue after statue up. Speaking of statue, we talked about the Statue of Liberty and what the true meaning was about that. If you did not see that video, I suggest you go back and watch it. But they got statue after statue up of Confederate soldiers, this, Union Army, that, and blah, 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 blah. This is a historical marker, this museum is this, and this isn't. You do not have the names of your heroes that enabled slavery the way that we were told. Listen to how deep that is. You're not telling us the names of the people that made it seem as if you won some type of war by capturing enslaved Africans and bringing them over here. Some people can name ships. Some of them say it was 37 ships. Some people say it was 5. Some people say it's 25. But some people say that one of the names of the ship was Jesus. I told you they weren't ships. When you start talking about cargo ships, once again, don't forget that you're talking about the 1850s. And don't get it twisted, people came, but it wasn't you. Well, me and my wife tell you in these Statue of Liberty videos.
People came, but it wasn't you. There's foreigners coming. Did y'all catch that?
Talking about the 1850s. And don't get it twisted, people came, but it wasn't you. Well, me and my wife tell you in these Statue of Liberty videos. Was foreigners coming? Was foreigners coming? Was foreigners coming? Was foreigners coming?
crazy.
I was up in Pine Ridge with Russell Means at the Sundance.
One of my dearest friends.
I took my wife and my son. My son knew how to go in the wilderness and build a tent where they stayed. I watched my wife. They put a blanket over her arm because she has Indian roots. And they danced. My wife had never danced. But there she was with the women
In the circle.
of the Sioux Oglala Nation. And I watched my wife
He about to cry.
reach down in her roots. And you could not tell that she was not one of the Oglala Sioux women as she danced with them.
You know what, brother? If you were to walk into any mosque in America and you just laid your hands on the first person or the third person or the fifth person that you see, do you realize that you're laying your hands on a Native American?
I believe
There were only 8% of the slaves that came to America. So how is it that there are so many more people that they claim are Black or African American? I think they got the numbers wrong because a lot of Native Americans are the ones that they're counting as Black folks too. As Black folks too. As Black folks too.
That's how they're controlling people. It's so many people want to speak like me. It's so many people want to speak like you. But if they go to their jobs and let's say they agree with you, let's say they wanted to say, I like Trump, I support Trump, they would have been fired.
Yeah.
You know, if they say, I don't agree with abortions, they're going to be fired. If they say, my opinion is blah, 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 which an opinion shouldn't hold no weight.
Yeah.
Company policy we have to get rid of because that's what's controlling America.
And our way of thinking, right? And it's not, and I had to get delivered from it too. Like literally everything that they told us is a lie, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got us up here thinking that all of us from Africa. I know I'm finna get ready to ruffle some feathers right now. I'm sorry, but my grandmother never told me we were from Africa.
Me
A
neither.
lot of us are Indians, Black, Cherokee, Blackfoot Indians.
I'm geeky. We was already over here.
This is what I'm saying. So,
People don't really know that not all Black people did not come from freaking Africa. Because it's gonna be very, very difficult for you to make it in that goddamn ship at the bottom of that goddamn ship for 3 months. When the food get low. Do the math. For real. Do the motherfucking math. Seriously, and just ushering everybody in on boats the long goddamn way.
The
They
long
not stopping.
goddamn way.
Ain't no bathrooms on that motherfucker.
Crazy
Come on
bone.
now. Come on now.
I mean,
Do the
busy
math. That's all
bone.
you gotta do is do the motherfucking math.
Busy
For real.
bone.
The human body won't last that long. You on a boat for 30 days, you ain't eating nothing but fucking slop.
And you need water,
I
baby.
mean, and feces and shit of the motherfucker that's sitting next to you. You gonna die of disease, man. It's gonna be like 3 Black people left whose bodies are physically fit enough to be able to withstand all that pressure under the goddamn ship. Come on. Keep that shit, bro.
He pissed.
This means, in the case of American Negro, born in that glittering republic, at the moment you are born, since you don't know any better, every stick and stone and every face
is white, and since you have not yet seen a mirror, you suppose that you are too. It comes as a great shock around the age of 5 or 6 or 7 to discover the flag to which you have pledged allegiance, along with everybody else, has not pledged allegiance to you. It comes as a great shock to discover that Gary Cooper killing off the Indians when you were rooting for Gary Cooper, that the Indians were you, that the Indians were you, that the Indians were you, that the Indians were you.
Okay.
Africa is not our home. Let me let that hang in the atmosphere for a while.
Do that.
I said at this gathering of the masters, Africa is not your home. It's not our home.
I broke down how they took our lands, when they took our lands. I even gave you verbatim government documents, time periods, and all. There's no excuse. And all those people that's yelling and screaming, talking about Africa this, Africa that, go there. We not stopping you. Go to Africa. Go live there. See if you can blend in. Ain't gonna be nobody standing there, welcome my brother. Or you're an American. There's no problem. Everything you need is here. Everything you need. Follow me. It ain't gonna be nothing like that, son. You gotta get in where you fit in, just like everybody else out there. You think it's gonna be a way better living in Africa? They fooled the people like that went on ahead and agreed with the American Colonization Society. They made pretend like it was gonna be a better way of living in West Africa because certain parts were not fully populated, but they were fully colonized. Oh, you're gonna leave one colonized land to another one and think that's gonna be a better way of living? That's why it was less than 15,000 of them that went. Everybody else was like, kick rocks. What Negro problem?
Right.
You don't have to live in the slums to care, Melanie. You don't have to try to be something you're not. God, I can't stand this. Trying to be something I'm not? Trying to be proud of my African heritage? That's being something I'm not, then fine. That's being something I'm not, then fine. But I'd rather be dead than be like you. Stuck-up nigger who's ashamed of being black.
Ooh, talk to your mama like that? Huh? Talk to your mama like that.
My grandfather
Lay down.
was a full-blooded Iroquois, 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 a full-blooded Iroquois. I know all that, Mama. They don't know this. I am alive because of the blood of the people who never scraped or begged or apologized for what they were. They asked only one thing of this world: to be allowed to be. And I learned through the blood of these people that black isn't beautiful. It isn't ugly. It isn't kinky hair. It isn't straight hair. Black is just black. It broke my heart when you changed your name. I gave you my grandmother's name, a woman who bore 9 children and educated them all. Who held off 6 white men with a shotgun when they tried to drag one of my sons off to jail for not knowing his place. I knew I had to reach into an African dictionary to find a name that would make you proud.
Message.
I'm just here to make you think.
Okay, shout out to Dane Calloway, man. good ass video he did a day ago. All his videos, very informative. But see, this is why everybody fighting but us. Think about that shit. Everybody fighting but us. You got them wars going on. That ain't our fight. Hispanics mad at us. That ain't our fight. We done fought long enough. God damn. We done fought long enough. If you think about it, black people, we the only one that ain't fighting, bruh. It's almost like they done forgot about our ass, huh? Yeah. Because everybody got to get their turn. Everybody got to get their nigga wake-up card message. They handing them out. They handing them out. And they shipping you out. All that. They say, y'all gonna be next. They gonna deport y'all. They can't. As bad as they would want to. They know they can't. Because see, it's some things that you got. It's a law. A universal law you have to abide by as well. And that's where somewhere they can't touch us at. That's why they got to lock your ass up. Huh? They got to lock your black ass up. Now they can do that. They can do that now. They can take your life. They can do that. What they scared of? Well, the time is coming. Well, all shall see. All shall see what they haven't showed you. You see what I'm saying? But us black folks got, in the meantime, between time, we got to remember who we are. You got to remember. And if you don't remember, look that shit up. Look that shit up who you are, man. All right. Because they not like us. Now, goddamn it, Kendrick done told y'all that. And Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., he gave that, in the beginning, he gave that speech in Memphis. All right? When he did that. Man, okay, MLK preach. No wonder they tried to silence him. You hear me? But yeah, they do them all like that. So anyway, that's all I had to say, man. Dan Calloway. If y'all ain't subscribed to Dan Calloway, you don't know what you missing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like him, though. A lot of black men like him. Sisters, too. Women, too. I just don't come across a lot of them. But I come across a lot of, well, I can't say a lot of black men like that, but quite a few. Quite a few. Now, black people, just think if every black man thought like this, though. And every black woman thought like this, though. And you know, shit, you already know. But like they say, you can never have what's not yours. You know what I'm saying? It always has to go back to the original owner. All right? That's just like this land that everybody's fighting for, but it ain't even yours. It's crazy when the shoe is on the other damn foot.